Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I am Pretty Paper Craft 67. I'm coming on to share with you an Etsy purchase that I have recently made from My Porch Prints. It is a digital download, a printable, and it's a gorgeous loaded folder, if you will. I think the exact name of it is a Shabby grunge loaded folder. It is a template type situation. Yeah, and I'm just really enjoying putting these together. It wasn't an expensive one. I think it was about $6.47 or something like that. There is 14 pages in this particular printable, and it comes with a guide on how to assemble the folder, but there is also a YouTube tutorial as well, just a short one, so I will link all that below. But yeah, I'm just really impressed with it. I'll just go through the printable with you. Obviously it's your assembly page, and then there's the terms of use, what you can and cannot do, and that's great that Stephanie includes that, because it doesn't, there's no room for guesswork, so that's wonderful. But yeah, everything that you need to create this project comes in this kit. You've got your two file folders, that's the front and back covers of your loaded folder. And then she includes two backing papers that you can use to line. She does suggest that you print these out on cardstock. I have just bought myself a new printer, and it was a costly printer. Love it, but it was costly, and I'm just a little bit scared to put cardstock through it because I don't know if it will do it damage or not. So I've printed them on copy paper, but she does suggest that you print them double-sided onto cardstock. But I haven't. I've stuck them down on cardstock, and I've cut around them, and then I've backed my piece again with the floral, with the pattern pages. So yeah, front and back file folder with pattern papers to go on the back. Just get rid of this one. Then she includes pockets, all the pockets that you need. This is like your spine piece, and a series of pockets that you cut and assemble to go inside the folder. Your little coin envelopes, which are really gorgeous. And then there's a larger envelope, and then pages of ephemera. These gorgeous tags, and then all this really sweet, very, very vintage, shabby type ephemera that you cut up and load the folder with. I mean, this in itself, just the ephemera in itself, is worth the $6, because you can use that in so many ways. So that's the printable kit, which, like I said, I will link below. And this is the finished product. Isn't it pretty? I have put some ribbon and some embellishing on some of it. I have machine stitched and distressed inked everything. But you know, you've got your front page, and it has this double pocket here. And yeah, I just, like I said, I've cut out everything and machine stitched, and then you just basically load up your pockets with all your ephemera. It's just beautiful. It could be a lovely project to insert into a junk journal, or it would make beautiful happy mail, Christmas gifts, anything. It's such a pretty kit. So that's your front cover, and then it opens up like this, and again you've got lots and lots of ephemera, but there's these diagonal pockets. So that's 1, 2, 3. Again, I've machine stitched and distress inked, but that's personal choice, you wouldn't have to. And then again, all the ephemera that I've just sewn around, and I've just you know, done a little bit of a cluster on that one, bit of lace. Yeah, just had a play with it all. Beautiful journaling cards. I mean, look at them, they're just lovely. It's gorgeous, some type of script. Again, it's not in English. But yeah, so you just load up your pockets however you want to, in whatever order you want to place your ephemera in. And then there's these little coin envelopes, and again I've just put some ephemera from the kit in those. I think they're lovely, and they just slip in there like so. And then you turn it to the back, and again, the envelope that's included, you adhere that to the back, and it's got like a little journaling card inside there, like so. And then this creates a pocket here, and again, more ephemera, all from the kit. So for $6.50 or whatever it was, very close to that, I think that it could be used in many journals, for many gifts. Beautiful ephemera, gorgeous. So I just thought, I've printed I've printed 3 of them, so this is my finished product. I wanted to show you the actual kit, or printable, and I've just I thought we'd just put one together on camera. I have gone ahead of time because of time of filming, and I've cut everything from the kit. I've cut it all up. I've done all my machine stitching and distress inking all over it, and I just thought we will just put it all together on camera. We'll see how far we can get in 20 minutes, because that's when my camera's going to cut out. I have cut out and backed all of my ephemera, but I haven't done my machine stitching or my inking yet, so that is something that I will do myself later. But there's just, it's a massive bundle of ephemera. It's just terrific. I love it. So you just follow along with the assembly, and if that's a little confusing, I recommend just watching the video. I think it's about 4 minutes or something, and it just makes sense to the video, and this makes sense. So it's a really good way that Stephanie has done that. So yeah, I have stuck the pattern paper down on my file folder, and that has been adhered to manila, so it's nice and sturdy. So basically, if you follow along, what you want to do is you attach these 2 file folders covers down like that, leaving about 1/8 of an inch gap down the center there, just so that you've got some room to fold it over. So we'll do that. Just simply, I am using the Helmer's 45. I found it to be really good for this project. So, but I would suggest using a glue that you can trust, because this will be opened and closed a lot, and the pockets contain ephemera, so they will need to have that really good adhesion to them. So yeah, you just want to basically line that up as best you can and leave about 1/8 of an inch gap down there. Yeah, and I just give that a bit of a press to make sure it's nicely adhered there, and then that becomes your folder for your loaded folder, as it's called. And then you just follow the instructions along. So we've put our 2 file folders covers together. Now on the back here, where this lip goes over, this is what Stephanie describes as lace. So you just want to basically try and line up your score line to the center part here, and just stick that down like so, keeping it kind of level at the top there. So I'll just pop some glue on here. I'm starting to run out of my glue. And I just think this is a great, if you're new to junk journaling, this is a really great starter project, because all the thinking has been taken away for you, and you're just following instruction, and then at the end of it you've got something really beautiful. So or if you're a little bit like me, and I do struggle from time to time putting patterns together with my paper, so for me to be able to do something like this quick and easy in between journals or larger projects, then that's really great, because it kind of clears my mind a little bit. So that's the lace, or the spine, now cut down. It is a little longer here, so we've just got to trim that down flush with the edge of the file, the cover. Just take that down like so, and then I'll just ink along that edge again, like so. Right, so that is the that's your cover done. pretty much. So then you follow along, and you want to start assembling your pockets. So this is the diagonal side 3 pocket stack insert in the inside of the front cover. As I said, I've gone along and I have done my machine stitching. Just excuse me a minute. My throat's getting tickly. So yeah, so these live on the inside of the front cover, and they just assemble it as as they do, just like that. So this creates a 3 pocket insert on inside of the front cover. So we'll just go ahead. Again, you're just wanting to glue down the 3 sides because you want the top to remain open. That, and then I just line it up with the edge as close as I can and the sides, and just hold it down, glue it down like so, and then come back in with, I hope I'm in camera, come back in with this first one, the larger one, and again just run your glue, just a bead of glue down the 2 sides, down the side and along the bottom, like so, and that creates your second pocket. And just line it up as best you can to the sides and the bottom like so. Any glue that might be seeping out, grab that now before it dries. And then just this tiny little one with the rose print and the gorgeous text on it, that one just sits there like so. So again, you just want to put your glue down the side here, if my glue decides to come out the bottle. Just down the sides and along the bottom, like so. And again, just line it up as best you can with the bottom edge and the side edge, and that's that section of pocket done, easy as that. I just give that a really good burnish just to make sure it's all where it's supposed to be. So then you've got 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets. Love it. See, there's just no thinking involved. It's just such a great little project for in-between journals. Okay, so that is that section done. Perfect. Now we're going to work on these 2, the coin envelopes. They come in the kit like so, and you just cut them out. I have done my machine stitching, and then you just basically, I'll use a glue stick on this section here because it's just paper to paper. So you're just wanting to glue this little flap down like so. And then when you fold that over, you've got your where you cut half moon cut part there is, you've got the text behind. And then just on your tabs again, you just want to fold those up, run a bit of glue along those. Just take a bit of glue out, and then just fold it. Sorry, I'm going to have a camera there. Fold it over like so, and then you've got your little coin envelope. And I'm just gonna burnish that a bit. Okay, so that one will sit sort of there. There's a big bit of glue. Get over there. And then there's a second one of those. So again, same thing. We'll just stick down this flap. Like so. Just get a bit of a burnish. And then fold your tabs up again. And just run a bit of glue down along there. And just fold that over to create your little coin envelope. So they're gorgeous. And again, you could use these in a journal. How pretty would that be in a junk journal for a little pocket? You don't necessarily have to only use the ephemera for this project. So the pockets and ephemera and all sorts. So those two then get stuck down like so. Like that. I'm just going to use this glue. And I just kind of line it up with that edge, kind of sorta. It's about 1/4 inch from the top. And that's the first one, and then you've got your second one. Come on, glue, don't fail me now. Like so, and again I line it up just short of that edge, about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. I line up the two edges of the pockets there to there as best I can, just visualising it. And then just give it a good burnish like that. And then now we've finished this section here. So simple, so easy. And then I'm just going to give that spine now a bit of a burnish now that it's dry. And then we're just working on the back, just getting rid of the excess glue there, working on the back, which is this envelope here. It comes in the kit. You just cut it out again and you just fold along your score lines and it becomes the envelope. So again, we will just stick a bit of glue there and a bit of glue there. Bring the bottom flap up. And then this then gets stuck to the back of the cover, like so. Nice and easy. And this becomes a pocket, so again you just want to glue it on the 3 sides, leaving that top section open, and then just lining it up the best you can. That just creates, you've got an envelope for a journal card like this one here, the envelope which has the journal card in, and then you've got the pocket at the back for some of your ephemera. And what I've done, I've just got these little wax hearts, the seals, so I've just used that as an embellishment on the envelope because it just kind of gives it a little bit of weight to hold that envelope flap down. So I'm just going to pop that one there like that. Okay, and then we go to the front of the folder. And these last 2 pockets here create your pockets and focal piece for your front cover. How are we going for time? Oh, we're going to get this in. So again, this is a pocket, so you just want to glue down the 3 sides, leaving the top open. Just line that up nice and evenly around all the sides. Giving it a good burnish. Picking up any stray glue. Like that. And then again, this is a focal piece, but it again creates a little pocket in the front. So you just want to again glue down your 3 sides. Yep, that's the top. Like so. And just line it up. And down. So there you go. That's the foundation of the folder, and then the world's your oyster with your ephemera. You can keep it as plain or embellish it up as much as you like. There is so much choice there. It's really beautiful. So there you go. It's easy, quick. There is a little bit of time in cutting it all out and backing it or inking it or sewing it or whatever you're going to choose to do to embellish your pockets and stuff. But once all that is done, then the simple process of putting it together takes very, very minimal time. So I'm not affiliated with My Porch Prints, but I just think this is a really great kit. And as I said, for a beginner, I remember when I first started with junk journaling, or mini albums actually, I worked with before I did junk journaling. I didn't understand any of the terms, I didn't understand anything about it, and I just persevered and watched so many YouTube channels, and that's how I learnt. But these kind of kits are just great for beginners because all the thinking has been taken out of it. You learn some terminology, you get practice with your fussy cutting, you can embellish your own ephemera, and it's all, you know, straightforward, and then you've got a beautiful creation at the end of the day. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I will link the kit and the tutorial down below. So yeah, $6.50, you've got it forever, and that you can really do a lot with this little kit. So thanks so much for joining me again today. I hope everyone is well and getting some crafting time in, and I will see you all on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye bye.